Hey everybody!
Hello!
It's us again for the first time in 2 weeks. I know we haven't made a video in a really long time. We've been a little busy. But today, we're not going to be doing any tags or any challenges or anything. We're introducing a new segment, actually, called How to Deal, and we're just going to have a chat with you guys today. Here's our first episode of How to Deal.
The only topic we're going to do today is two-faced people. And I know a lot of people have to deal with this because, you know, there are a lot of two-faced people in the world. And I don't understand, where does the second face even come from? Because, you know, one face. Why?
Like, why can't you just have one personality, like one person that you can just be to everybody? For our personal part of this, and why we're making this video, is that as of late, we've kind of been dealing with some people who kind of have the opinion that we shouldn't be friends.
And for some reason, whenever we get into an argument about something, there was one of them there, and they're always saying something like, oh, blah 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 this, blah 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 that. You know, trying to make up reasons why we shouldn't be friends that aren't true at all.
It's just things like people saying that Bryan isn't good for me, or saying that he's, like, not, I don't even know. I don't understand, because it doesn't make any sense to me.
And then turning around as soon as they say that stuff and coming back to me and being like, oh, well, I completely understand where you're coming from, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, if you understand and you're sticking your nose where you don't belong, then shouldn't you, like, I don't know.
I feel like people need to not worry about our friendship and actually worry about their own lives and let us make our own decisions, because we are adults and we don't need somebody, like, mediating our friendship at all.
Especially not when they have their own friendship problems.
If you're not an A+ friend, especially if you're a two-faced person, you shouldn't be trying to give advice on other people's friendships.
Especially if your best friend is a moron.
The first thing we want to touch on is how to spot these two-faced people by the things that they do. Symptoms, you could call them, of this two-faced disease.
Don't worry, it's not contagious. For example, they defend the wrong people. Like, no matter what they're doing, it seems like they're always defending the wrong person in the situation.
Another thing is jealousy. It seems to me that when you get down to it, when this person is saying, oh, you shouldn't be friends with this person, and then they go and say a bunch of nice things about themselves, which makes them seem better than the person that you value most. So it's kind of like they might be jealous of the friendship that you have, and that's why they're trying to break it off.
They like to change the story. So, like, they'll tell you one thing, but then they'll turn around and tell someone else something completely different that has nothing to do with what actually happened.
When they're with a certain person, they will tend to talk bad about the other person, making them seem like they don't deserve to be friends with said person.
Or they'll be talking bad about the person and making it seem like they're on your side when really they're on the other person's side, or they're on neither side and they just go back and forth talking bad about both people.
Because really the only side they're on is their own, and they're only thinking about their own selfishness.
Or because they're fake.
That's a big one, being fake.
And then someone sometimes develops a two-faced complexion.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't always just, like, they aren't always two-faced. Like, sometimes they just suddenly become two-faced.
Like by hanging out with a certain person or people.
So maybe it is infectious.
Oh. We just had a breakthrough of our own that maybe you can catch.
You can catch two-facedness, so please stay away from two-faced people. You don't want to catch the two-facedness.
But people are just born assholes.
That too.
Mm. Things that they'll say a lot include, I don't like drama.
When they're the center of drama all the time, and they need to be the center of attention.
The sensation of attention.
They are the sensation.
Sensation of attention.
They are the sensation.
And they'll say these things even though they are literally the problem and the cause of the problem. Because you will be having, like, a nice night, talking to your friends, and then they will start putting little things, like, subtly into conversation. And then it starts to put doubt into your mind, and that's when you get in arguments with people that you love.
Them sentients like to put the doubt into places it doesn't belong.
In places where there is no doubt at all.
Damn them sentients.
Damn them sentients.
Did we just create a word?
Yes. I feel like by the end of this, Merriam-Webster dictionary should call us up, and if there's not a word that already that means sentient, I should know this, I'm an English tutor, but I don't think there's a word sentient.
Sentient.
So I think we just created that. We just created that.
Well, to be honest, I was thinking that we could call them, they're kind of like villains. We were watching a Disney villains thing earlier. But now that I think about it, why even give them that much glory? They don't deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
What have they done? They've done nothing but lie, cheat, go behind your back. They're like the people. Two-faced people are the people who stab you in the back because whatever. They don't care what you think. They don't care what's going on with you. It's not like your problems are their problems. They just like to cause you problems.
And then make, like, your small problems into bigger problems. You're gonna fight with people that you're friends with. You're gonna have arguments. Because you're gonna argue. It's just it's a fact of life. Like, literally, there's nothing that you cannot avoid arguments. And so if you're gonna argue about something small, you get over it because you're an adult. Unless you're not an adult and you decide to just drag it out into something that it doesn't need to be. If you have an argument, you get over it, you see where you were wrong, the other person sees where they were wrong, and you move on with your life.
And if you don't argue, you better start, because that's not a healthy relationship. You are not talking enough, and you need to talk more, because you know what? Arguments are healthy.
Because that's the only way you're going to really find out how the other person feels. Like, if Bryan was doing something annoying, I'm going to call him out on it. If I'm doing something annoying, Bryan's going to call me out on it. We'll argue about it, and then we'll get over it, because we'll both realize that we might be doing something wrong, and we'll try to fix it. Healthy relationship.
Problem solved.
And that's what other people, like these two-faced people, do. They will take the small argument you're having and they will turn it into something huge and like your friendship is going to end or something over it. It's not. It is such a minor thing when you look at the big picture. Tiny.
And you know what? If you're really having that bad of a day with someone or you're in that bad of an argument with someone, do something simple. Like, take yourself out of the picture. Don't think about it. Like, really ignore the person, but don't make it seem like you're ignoring them, because then...
Just take a break. Just understand that both of you need some space. Don't text each other. Don't call each other. And then just
pick up a book and read.
My book and read. And these rules can apply to literally any kind of relationship. Like, if you need to fight with your girlfriend. Not on purpose, but you guys need to talk about your feelings. Or your boyfriend. Or anything else. Any other friends. Brothers, sisters. Anything.
Don't cheat or anything to cause an argument. And don't, like, purposely go out of your way to argue. It's just, like...
But if it happens, it happens.
Make sure you're talking about your feelings. Communicate. Get things out there. Don't just hold it all in and bottle it all up, because if you do that, you explode.
And people get hurt, and it's not fun.
And you always seem to explode on the wrong person.
Like, if you're upset about something else, and that person is there because you know that person's not going to leave you if you yell at them, so you yell at them anyway, which isn't a good thing, but... it happens sometimes. And people feel really bad about it. Don't they, Bryan?
Alright, well, I think that pretty much covers up.
Yeah, that was our mini rant for today. Hopefully we'll be able to do, I know we'll be able to do another how to deal video. Send in your ideas, any problems that you're having, and we'll try to help you. I feel like I'm kind of like Dr. Phil right now. We're going to help you out with your problems in a funny way.
Yeah, probably. It'll probably just be us ranting, but I mean, we do get things out there, I guess, you know?
Mm-hmm. But I feel like we're good, experts on the subject of sometimes minorly dysfunctional friendships, but they still work. They still work. And yours can work too by only paying 4 small payments of $11.99.
We're not charging them to fix their relationships. Actually, you know, if you want, you can always send us asks and things on Tumblr and make it anonymous if you want. We don't even need to know who you are. If you want, we can reply to them anonymously, or not really reply to them anonymously. Reply to them, what's it called?
Like,
when you reply directly back to their inbox.
reblog.
No. Oh my god.
I don't know what the word is, but we'll do that. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, well...
And we'll make a video about it, and then you'll know what to do, and nobody else has to know that it was you asking the question. We will see you guys next time. Follow us on Twitter and Tumblr, and I'm just going to self-promote really quick and go check out my vlog channel, you guys. It's really cool. We have a lot of fun over there, and I'll put that link down below as well.
Follow us on Instagram.
Instagram,
Twitter.
too.
Send us a video response.
Video responses are fun. Tell us how you deal with your relationship and friendship problems, and how you deal with two-faced people. It's nice venting. I feel better, actually, talking about it.
Actually, if you make your own video, you should tell us, because we'll watch it.
Yeah. We will see you guys next time. Hopefully it'll be sooner than this break that we've had in the middle of our videos. And, yeah.
And...
Princess Wave. Bye!